Hello and welcome back to the channel. Oh man. All right. Oh, we're going. We're going. So much for that intro.
I greet you, godchild. You who are of divine blood. I have awaited you.
Where am I? Am I dreaming?
How would you define a dream? It as a fleeting path without true substance? And this is no dream. I have brought you to this place, and it is real.
Who are you?
I have existed since the first strand of fate was woven, a servant of the paths and the gods. I have watched your own path most carefully. Our own servant, who was the mortal Alondra, spake the truth that became prophecy. It tells of your coming and of all the others who are the progeny of Bhaal. The spark of the divine rests within all of Bhaal's children, and the time for their joining is nigh. I am here to aid you, godchild.
So, this is a solar. That is the step above a planetar, and a planetar is a step above a diva. And this solar is. This is a creature of super immense power. Um, you're here to aid me, huh? Aid me? How?
I cannot interfere. I can only prepare you, godchild. Aid in your education. You who are most unready to assume your destiny.
What do you mean by that?
I mean only that you are unready for the possibilities that await you. Your mortal mind does not readily comprehend the power in your word.
So I'm not sure about this grammar. She said spake, not spoke, and I'm unready. Shouldn't I be? I am not prepared. I don't know.
When you were last in your sire's realm, godchild, it was altered by your own consciousness, without you even forming the intent to do so. You are not ready for the power. You must be ready. It is your presence which determines the outcome of the prophecy, although even I cannot see it yet. When the time comes, you will be ready. I will make certain.
So what do you know? What do you know about my power?
Power comes with knowledge, godchild. It shall come to you in time, as your destiny unfolds. I shall see you soon. Until then, hold your heart close, and know that you are not alone.
So, you have finally arrived. I have been waiting for you.
Sarevok, what are you doing here? Get away from us. Silence. I have waited for Thalic, and my words are for him only. Sarevok, didn't I kill you the last time in hell? You did indeed. Although that was no fault of mine. It was you that summoned me then, even if the words were my own. I have done nothing but attempt to reform myself since. As you will recall, it is your will that shapes our father's realm, whether you're aware of it or not, whether you're aware of what you do or not. I myself am nothing now but a shadow, but the shadow you see before you. Are you saying that I'm in hell once again? You you don't know where you are, do you? You did not come here on purpose? Ha! What a bitter irony this is. You who stumble about nearly blind to your true power continue to survive, while I, Sarevok, am reduced to this. Ah! Very well, Thalic. I shall tell you where you are. You are within our father's abyssal realm, brother. That plane once ruled by Bhaal, and now shaped by the taint present in your soul, but no longer present in mine. You have been here before. This is a cocoon of sorts, a miniature version of our father's larger realm, sort of a plane within a plane. I assume your mind formed it to protect you from the power of this place. Rather ingenious, dear brother. I wouldn't have thought you had it in you. Regardless, I spotted it forming and guessed at its purpose. So I came here and waited, knowing that eventually you would come, and that when we could discuss my and that then we can discuss my deal. A deal? Be careful, Thalic. There's no telling what kind of deal may be offered by the dead, and this is no ordinary ghost, now is it? What do you think I would want, dear brother? I wish to exist. I wish to be alive again. You can do that. The smallest fraction of your soul, my brother, given freely, with the taint of our dead father within it. That would recreate my flesh, restore my mortality. Servok would live again. And what would I be getting in return for this? There is the knowledge of how to leave this plane of yours, Thalic. That is one thing I can give you. Although, I did not know that when I came here. No, what I offer you is knowledge that is much more relevant. Something that dates back to my mortal days when I was gaining power within the Iron Throne. Something that you will find most intriguing. I know where your destiny lies, Thalic. I know where you must go to find it. Search about on your own, and it will soon be too late. The time of the old prophecies is upon us. Or upon you, at least. What do you say? Knowledge? That's all you're offering for a piece of my soul? Bah! Knowledge is more important than anything, fool. And what I ask is but a spark of the divine taint within you. I will be no ball spawn, my own taint long gone, but I will be alive again. All right, and just what do you intend to do with your new life? I do not know. Avoid crossing you, dear brother, certainly that. My ambition was once everything. Now that the taint is gone, I am unsure. But I wish to live. Very well. I agree to your demands. So I have cheated death. Thank you, dear brother. No gift could please me more.
I live, flesh and blood and bone. I am alive! I swore I would scratch and crawl my way back into the world of the living, and I have done it!
Not truly dead, not truly alive. This thing is an abomination, Thalic. It is not even undead. I hope you know what you're doing. Though my sword and armor have not appeared, no matter. Without the ball essence to channel their powers, they are of little use. I shall make do without them, as I once did. Thank you, Thalic. I am pleased. I held up my end of the bargain, Servok. Now tell me what you know. So real quick, one thing about this is Servok is offering knowledge. And if you recall what the Solar said before that it's knowledge that we need to become stronger and become prepared for the power within us. And Servok has a plethora of knowledge. Because if you recall from Baldur's Gate 1, if you watch, well, I mean, not just my playthrough, anyone's playthrough, or you played through the game yourself, when you get back to Candlekeep in Baldur's Gate 1, when Servok was there, one of the monks was saying that there's a man named Corvus, which is Servok backwards, who is reciting all of the prophecies of Alando by heart. He's standing there with his eyes closed, just reciting everything. So Servok's not lying when he says he knows things. The first thing I should tell you is how to leave this pocket plane that you have created. It is an extension of your will, Thalic. It exists because you need it to exist. It is a plane which creates the portal out, but it will not take you where you wish to go. It takes you where you need to be, or perhaps where you believe you need to be. But I cannot give you the ability to make this plane create such a portal. There are many barred passages in this plane of yours that I know little of. One, however, I can open, and beyond it lies what you seek. Watch. You suddenly know with a strange certainty that in the room beyond lies a challenge. You somehow know that you must face an aspect of yourself or your fears, but you do not know why. Enter that room and face your challenge, Thalic. It will be difficult. You may not want to do it alone. There is a spirit here which can summon those companions you require for your party, if you require such. Regardless, once you have completed that challenge, you will be able to leave this plane of yours. It does not, however, take you to where you wish to go. It takes you where you need to be. And as I said, as I said, know where that is.
In my youth, I spent much of my time looking into the old lore of the dead Bhaal priesthood. I unearthed one of the old prophecies from an uncooperative sect of Cyric, one that spoke extensively of this time now upon us. The Sword Coast will run red with blood, yes. But the battles will culminate in a great struggle within a city to the south, the Tetherian city of Ceradush. It is there that you must go, where the first step of the prophecy will unfold.
And how do I know I could trust what you say? Of course you cannot trust me. Why would you? Take me with you, Thalic. Take you with us? So you could betray us? Stab us in the back? Why would we ever want you with us, Sarevok? I once was sure that the old prophecies centered around me. Even if that is no longer the case, I know more about them than perhaps anyone. I can help you, Thalic, with the challenge in that room and more. Of course, I do this for no selfless reason. There is power in your wake, Thalic, and I am sure I am not the first to tell you this, and there is no better opportunity for me elsewhere. Besides, you defeated me long ago. You have earned my respect. Think of it, Thalic. Brother and brother, side by side. Now, I thought very long and very hard about this. I mean, Sarevok is the final boss of Baldur's Gate 1. And the first time I played, I love that kind of stuff, by the way. I love that. Being able to play bosses and, have them join you, stuff like that. I love when games do that. And the first time I played it, I forgot who I kicked out, but it was absolutely no question. I had to take Sarevok. But I was thinking about this, and I think we're going to stick with our main party. And there's two reasons for that. Okay? One, I already have someone that can use two-handed weapons. And, that's Thalic. It's our main character. Now, while that's not like a big deal, I could do two long swords on Thalic and let Sarevok go with two-handed weapons because he is Grandmaster with two-handed weapons. And Thalic only has 2 points. But that is a segue into the second part is by putting Sarevok in our group, it significantly will lower the power level of our group. Because if I were going to get rid of someone, it would have to be probably Nalia. Because, we have 2 mage thieves, and she's a lower level thief than Imoen. But he just doesn't fit in the group, and it pains me to not take Sarevok and throw in a ball. It really pains me. So unfortunately, I'm going to accept him, but then I'm going to kick him out of the group so he sticks around. And that way he is there should for any reason I change my mind or whatever. But It hurts to do this. But we'll, like every other character, we will recruit him and then ask him and then remove him from the group so that way he's at least around. Anyway, I might consider letting you join me, but you'd have to do exactly as I say. I will take an oath to follow you, my brother, if that will satisfy. Here, in this place, such an oath would have power, like a Gaius. I could not betray you. There's no need for an oath. I'm satisfied. Join me and let's go. You will not require an oath? An odd choice, brother. I would have required it of you, and I had even had if I had even let you live. As you wish, then. Let us attend to your challenge. Remember, consider that you may need more companions to complete it. And he brings this up because if you just start the game and throw in a ball, you don't have all the stuff you had from Baldur's Gate 2. You get some stuff, but you don't have any companions, so you can summon any companion. Hell, we could summon Jan right now and get a second copy of his gear. But unfortunately, for some reason, we can't wield it on Herr Delis, even though he has used the item. So the brother joins us unfettered. A clever gamble, my raven. Perhaps it'll pay off. One can never foretell, Alright, Sarabak. I'm sorry.
So what is it to be then? Am I to be replaced by some quivering, fawning lackey? Nah. Shall I wait here for you or not?
Yeah, look at here. Alright. So the thing about Sarabak is he is a chaotic evil character. And you could change his alignments. I can't remember if it's just a lesser evil or if it goes in. I think it's chaotic neutral. I think that you could get him to by choosing very specific options throughout the course of the game via the dialogue. Like that first one, like if you don't require an oath, I think that's the first one that'll start changing the variable to changing his alignment. But as I said, unfortunately, just not going to happen. And paws of the cheetah. Who's gonna get him? How about you? But yeah, in the end, Sarevok is just a fighter. Oh, I should really go through all of this and get rid of a ton of this crap. I think in between episodes I'll do that. Alright.
Fine.
So, oh, you know what we should do before the challenge? We should do all of our upgrades. We have one of my favorite characters at throwing a ball, old Sespinar. And we have a ton of stuff to upgrade, so we're going to have to go through and hear a lot of it, too. Brace yourselves.
Hello?
Hello yourself.
I am the little butler for the great Bhaal. Oh, yes! Or I was. It has been very lonely for me. No one master to serve for a very long time. Until now, that is.
Are you implying that I am your master now?
You did be calling me hero, great one. You did be creating me again. Sespinar would be pleased to be your butler. Oh, yes.
What use would I have for a butler? What exactly do you do?
Oh, I does clean things. I goes and I collect the little things that finds their ways to the abyss. And when my master requests, I uses the recipes to making the shiny ones. Oh, yes.
The shiny ones?
Yes, oh, yes. Call on me, you may. Use my recipes for you will. I make the shiny ones. Have not done this for some time, though. No new master have I. Sespinar gladly serve the great one. Sespinar make good butler, yes? Would you like me to make you shiny ones? I have many recipes.
Yeah, go ahead. Show me what you can do.
Ooh! Needs must I look through your belongings? Match them to recipes, must I? Let me see.
I'm not going to read all this.
Huh? Sword that burns? Have cream for that.
I'll let Sespinar do his thing.
I keep looking. You
Whoop.
cool bastard sword. Oh yes. Why bastard, do you think? No parent?
Could be. Oh, that's right. We could upgrade Phobane later.
You has holy sword, does you? Hell is in place for you, maybe, eh?
Agreed. Okay, so this purifier, it needs the Eye of Tyr. You could either use the Eye of Tyr to upgrade the purifier, or we could use it to upgrade Karsamir, and we're using Karsamir, so that's what we're going to be using the Eye of Tyr for.
I keep looking. Ooh. Holy Avenger sword, huh? Nice.
Yep, right here. And that'll put Karsamir to a +6. The upgrade for the purifier, I can't remember what it is, but I know it's better. But again, we're using Karsamir, so that's where it's going.
Okay. I keep looking through stuff. Bhaal had one of these. Used to pick key plots. No manners he.
Dagger of the Star and 5-star sapphires. Let's do it.
Okay. Stand back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Sespinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes. Lots of goodies to find. Lots to collect.
Alright, so that upgraded some dagger that we had. I don't even remember what, but we're not using daggers, so. But a +5 dagger, 15% chance to make the user go invisible for 1 turn after each successful attack. And Starbolt, each successful hit has a 5% chance of causing an extra 1d8 fire and 1d8 electrical. Sure.
Sespinar glass. Ooh. Huh? You have. Ooh. What's that? Sharp.
So here we get to make the spear from Ixal's spike and Ixal's nail.
Okay. Stand back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Sespinar goes back to his duties. Oh yes.
And this kind of makes me
Lots of
wish
goodies to find.
I would
Lots
have
to collect.
gotten spears on Thalic. But yeah, we took what we took. You get free action, and a hit target is pinned for 3 rounds and takes an additional 1d6 plus 5 piercing damage each round. They have to save versus paralysis, and it's a +6 weapon.
Sespinar glass. Ooh. Huh? You have. It's good. Ooh. I can have. What's this? Oh, one hot club. Pow! Straight to the moon.
Little Honeymooners reference. And I'm sorry for clicking through so fast, but this will take up a ton of time, and we're going to hear a lot of the same stuff. So we're just going to get to the things that we can make.
Okay. Stand back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Sespinar goes back to his duties. Oh yes.
So we get the
Lots
Club
of
of
goodies to
Detonation.
find. Lots to collect.
30% chance target will take an additional 15 points of fire damage. That's a lot. And a 5% chance per hit. Uh, a 15-foot radius fireball will automatically detonate. That just sounds terrible. Never used it, so I can't say one way or another, but I just can't imagine dropping a fireball on my head is a good idea.
You use a sling? What is you, a big sissy?
Shut up. We're going to upgrade a sling for Aerie. Give her a +5 sling.
Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Saspinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes. Lots of goodies to find. Lots to collect.
So that'll go to Aerie. And that's throwing. You know, I don't need sunstone bullets. We'll get rid of those. Man, I really need to clean up this inventory. We need to start using more of these +2 bullets. But while we're at it, let's go ahead and create some bullets. And actually, I think we have +4 bullets in here. We do. Can we... Are we gonna have room? Ugh. Take some of these Kutoa bolts out and give them to Emmeline. And we'll have her start using these more. I mean, because we have 547 plus what she already has on her. Jesus. So, let's see, 500, 600, 700, 800, 20, 40, 60. Jesus Christ. And then we just added another 106. Sure. We need to get on using those.
It will be done.
Don't put those. Alright, so we have 75 plus 4 bullets.
Very well.
We have a ton of stuff to upgrade because I just totally forgot to do it in Baldur's Gate 2.
Bad smell. You been killing dragons?
Oh, that's right. We had the white dragon scales.
Okay. Stand back.
We get a new chest piece.
Never used this recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Saspinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes.
50% cold resistance.
Lots to collect.
Cold a cone 3 times per day. That's not bad. And we gain a little armor class. Even though armor class is pretty worthless for the most part. I don't think we need these nuts anymore. These heal, so we'll hang on to those. Okay.
Saspinar black. Ooh. You have. It's good. What got we here? A book.
Oh,
Good bedtime reading,
that's right.
Baby. Oh,
We get to upgrade our golem book
yeah.
from a stone golem to a clay golem. And the clay golem can put that curse on the target so they can't heal.
Okay. Stand back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Saspinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes. Lots of goodies to find. Lots to collect.
Indeed.
Ooh. You have. It's good. What got we? Oh, wait.
Oh, the bard gloves.
Only one? Where's you, a rock star?
Yeah, yeah, make those bar gloves.
Okay. Stand back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy.
Oh, please be an upgrade.
Enjoy. Now Saspenar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes. Lots of goodies to find.
Nice.
Lots to collect.
Extra second, third, and fourth level wizard spell. 1 Thaco, 1 armor class. Armor class doesn't matter. Damage goes down a bit, but I'm not overly worried by that. Or about that. You know what? Let's give that to Aerie. She's got her sling. Do a little extra damage. Sure. And level 2. Let's... You know what? Take a vocalize. And take a detect invisibility. Take another remove magic and how about a greater malison? Let's see what that does for us.
If you insist.
Anything else?
Yeah, nice helmet. Hey, wait, I knows this one.
Two horns. That's what those two horns are for. Helm of the Rock, two horns. Yeah, go ahead. Upgrade that.
Stand back then. Never used this recipe before.
That's the helmet that Animan was holding on to.
Enjoy.
The one with all the resistances.
Saspenar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes.
Okay, 25 resistance for everything.
Lots to collect.
An aura of command 3 times per day. Okay. That is so ugly. Oh, we need to give that shield back to Aerie. Thank you. No, that's Thaler. Yeah, as I say, I thought his armor class was a little low. Alright, she's got her reflection shield back. That is good. Alright, what else?
Simple enough.
Gladly serve the Ooh. You have it's good. I what got we? No,
Okay, that's it.
Yes.
nothing more than
Oof.
with my recipes. No more shiny ones. Oh well, back to cleaning, I guess.
Fine.
Alright.
Shiny ones.
So this next challenge is a gauntlet. And we're pretty close to time. So we'll probably wait to start it in the next episode. So with this, let's look at spells. Is there anything that I want? Oh, one thing I did want to mention. So I spent some time kind of playing around with spells and figuring out why I could not, or why sometimes spells would not disappear. It's like, wait a minute, why didn't that work? Because if you watch some of my older episodes, getting rid of a spell turning, getting rid of a spell deflection, something like that, it just didn't work. And I couldn't figure out why. And the reason being is because when you have, where is it? Spell shield. If the character has spell shield and you toss out anything that spell shield will always absorb the first spell. And it's, I think spell trap is number 1 priority. Spell shield would be number 2, actually. But, or that could be the other way around. I don't get spell trap too often, and I didn't test that. But if you have spell shield and you have spell deflection and you have spell turning, those got to go. Spell shield will always absorb the first spell. And I don't know if it's the game mechanics, the engine, whatever it is, but for some reason, if you were to cast Time Stop and they had Spell Shield up, and you toss out a Ruby Ray, a Ruby Ray of Reversal, take a couple steps back, toss a Secret Word, Ruby Ray will get rid of Spell Shield, and then you toss a Secret Word to get rid of Spell Deflection, then you toss a Secret Word to get rid of Spell Turning. And you do that all in one time stop, and then you cast a Breach to get rid of everything, and that mage will be naked. Unfortunately, they won't, because by the time Spell Shield's I guess it's the animation, or it takes a second for it to register, and it just eats everything, and it only removes Spell Shield. That's what was happening in our other videos. So, basically, what we would do now, or what I will do now, from now on, is I will use a Spell Thrust. Because Spell Thrust will get rid of a Spell Shield. Then we will time stop and then toss out all of the anti-mage nonsense. So, at least we figured it out. And do I like your spells? I don't think I want to change any spells. But anyway, so this next part, what we are going to do in the next episode is we are going to do the challenge. And it is not a gauntlet. I misspoke. It's not a gauntlet. It's like an Iron Man challenge. There are 3 portals, and they're going to start off with some pretty weak monsters, and they're going to progressively get a little harder, and then we're going to have a boss fight, and we're going to fight 3 bosses. And those bosses are going to be different depending on your character's alignment. And since we're good, we're going to get the evil versions of those. So, in between episodes, I'm going to do some inventory management. And then we'll just jump right into some action. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll go ahead and end it here. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, if you guys have any comments, suggestions, tips, stories, let me know in the comment section below. And I hope you join me for the next one.